What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, man. Welcome back to the channel. Had to jump on here real fast. What can we learn from Shedeur and Cam Newton? Guys, we all saw it, man, at the UCF pregame, and it's been all over the news and all over social media, all over Twitter about the interaction with Cam Newton and Travis Hunter, which really wasn't a big deal because he had Travis Hunter on the 7-on-7 team. But then the interesting thing was the Shedeur Sanders one. And it got blown out of proportion because I saw where Cam released a video with all the audio and that kind of thing. And guys, I think what happened is a lot of people tried to create drama that's probably going to end up being a big nothing burger. But what can we learn from this, and how can we leverage this? I think 4th and 1 needs to have Shedeur Sanders come on, or either Too Legendary, which is Shedeur's podcast that's hosted by Hulu. Bring Cam Newton in, guys. We've never seen two black quarterbacks who probably Cam was the number 1 pick. Shedeur gonna have a chance at being the number 1 pick. Guys, I think we got to leverage this. What can we learn? These two guys turn heads. These two guys got eyes on the product. And both of them now have a platform in the digital space, podcasting space, where they can keep this going. Now, let's be honest, man. On 4th and 1, we know what Cam said, that Shedeur doesn't have a signature win. And they were comparing Cam at Auburn versus Shedeur now. And now, y'all got to understand, Cam ain't no hater. I follow Cam. Cam a cigar smoker like me. So what did Cam say on his interview with Club Shay Shay? Cam was asking for Atlanta. He was mad that Atlanta drafted a quarterback in this past draft because Cam wanted Atlanta to have Shedeur Sanders. He said we need somebody with that kind of swag. Now fast forward to the 4th and 1, and y'all remember Shedeur came on Cam's 4th and 1 when Cam was going live from the Super Bowl. Okay? Well, now fast forward, and Cam makes these comments about Shedeur, and when you look at it in totality, he was comparing it to his time at Auburn and some of these signature wins. And what Cam said was TCU and Nebraska ended up not being a signature win because those teams didn't end up being good, and that Shedeur needs to have a game so that it won't be Travis Hunter that's the reason that the game changed. He was saying that Shedeur needed to have a signature game. Now that's for y'all to determine if you agree with him or not. But one of the things I've learned, guys, is instead of trying to create drama with these guys, I would love to see both of them have weekly features on each of their platforms, because that's what we can learn from it. These guys are turning heads. When I saw Cam's video, I saw where Cam had audio and subtitles so you can see what he said. And Shedeur told him, hey man, you want some weird stuff? He said, but we can't talk about it now, there's too many cameras around. Well, first thing I said was, sweet, let's put it on the podcast and talk about it. Don't talk about it where somebody gonna take it and run with it like they already did, but let's get on the podcast and talk about it. You got two successful quarterbacks who can make a difference on the podcast space and drive those views up. Guys, let's be honest, man. Nobody shies away from this. In this business, everybody doing everything for clicks. But a lot of people got to stop taking things personal and start getting together and collaborating, right? You can't win competing, but you can win collaborating. And both of them can take over if they both came on each other's platform. Cam had a hell of a career. Shedeur is already having a hell of a career and going to be top draft pick in the draft right now if he keeps playing. Now, I think what you guys are going to see is this probably never going to happen. But I think both of them need to recognize that if they work together on their podcast, same thing with Travis Hunter and Richard Sherman. Instead of us getting so sensitive about what people say on the podcast, get on the podcast and talk with each other. And then that's going to drive more views, drive more clicks, and see that we're not enemies. We all out here just trying to make a living on this digital platform, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about the Shedeur and Cam Newton interaction. Man, is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, and until next time, I'm going to holler.